Hey everybody, I lost my connection. During my previous live feed, I lost the connection, so I've started another. This is part two of my Tuesday morning beach walk at Wiggins Pass State Park. We are up at Wiggins Pass, beautiful Wiggins Pass. This is the north end of the park. Absolutely incredible colors this morning. Gorgeous colors. A couple fishermen out here. Some puffy clouds out to the west in the Gulf. Beautiful Tuesday morning here. Wiggins Pass is the mouth of the Cocohatchee River in North Naples, Florida. We're looking upriver here now to the east. Beautiful clear water here. Beautiful clear water. The tide is slowly going out, slowly moving out. Picture perfect. Picture perfect. Look at that. Wow. I lost my connection while I was taking a photo earlier. Darn it. I'm going to try and take another photo here before I head south, but I hope I don't lose the connection this time. Sorry about that. That's just part of the animal, the live feeds. Maybe I'm not going to take a picture. The fisherman's leaving here. But that is just beautiful. Those clouds looking back across the water. I still want to try to take a picture. If I lose you, I'll be back with another feed. Sorry. Okay, success. Thank goodness, success. Well, we're going to walk down the beach to the south. We started at the south in part one, and we're going to walk back down to where we started in part two this morning. Unfortunately, our YouTube viewers are only going to get to watch part 2 here. But that's all right. They still get to share half of the experience. We did see a great blue heron this morning, and I found a really nice crown conch with a hermit crab living in it this morning. My favorite shell, a beautiful specimen, and it had a hermit crab, so I wasn't able to keep it, unfortunately. Darn it. This water is just full of life, full of fish. I haven't seen any dolphins popping up out here. There was a couple out here earlier. Ursula said there were some out here earlier this morning. Oh, we saw Ursula too in part 1. And I got a whopping number of stars. I got a big, I think I broke a record with the stars in part 1 here. Just incredible. Thank you guys for being so generous with those stars this morning. Thank you for being so generous, period, with your financial support. Be it the stars, whether some of you are regular monthly supporters, you've chosen that option. And of course, those of you that send those little thank yous to my PayPal. That was awesome. Thank you guys. My phone is getting very, very hot out here. The sun is hot. The sun is hot. Got Dad and his 2 boys out here fishing. Gorgeous as we look out to the west and pan around to the south. Hear the shells crunching under my feet. Listen to all those shells. Just phenomenal colors out here this morning. If you're a first timer, if this is your first time watching, please don't be shy. Introduce yourself to our beach family. We are a family, believe me. We invite you to join our family. Morning. Hey, good morning. Beautiful view up to the north, up back towards Wiggins Pass. It's beautiful views up here this morning. Oh, crab trap. Some waves from a boat that just passed by earlier out in the Gulf, the wake creating these little waves. Oh, I heard thunder out in those clouds. Heard some thunder boomers way out in the Gulf. There's some rain in them there clouds out there. People enjoying the warm waters of the Gulf. Well, no mermaids out here today. We missed our mermaids. They were out here yesterday. We missed our mermaids yesterday. Gotta get up and stand in this little piece of shade here for a minute, let the phone cool off. It feels good to get out of the bright sun. If you're just joining us here, we're in North Naples, Florida at Wiggins Pass State Park on a beautiful Tuesday morning. Some turtle tracks. Some turtle tracks down here, a false crawl, no nest, but there was a crawl here. You can see the tracks right down here. Those are from a loggerhead sea turtle. Right in there. Might be, it looks kind of like maybe a small one there. I believe it was a loggerhead. It's kind of small.
I'd be a little concerned.
There's a little girl out there on a paddleboard doing a good job of balancing. Oops, she just sat down. By the way, if you visit the park here, it is extremely, or if you want to visit the park, let me say, it is extremely easy to get here. Again, it's in North Naples, Florida. If you're on I-75, you get off at exit 111, exit 111, which is a Immokalee Road. Go west. There's actually some signage on the interstate for Wiggins Pass State Park. We get off at exit 111, which is a Immokalee Road. Go west. Just keep going west as far as you can go west, and you'll wind up at the front gate of the park. Could not be any easier to get to. There's no way you can get lost. You'll go over a little bridge, And just beyond that is the entrance to the park. Love to see you out here. I'd love to meet you. If you ever do make it out here, check to see if I'm live and look for me on the beach if I am. Some great amenities here at the park. Of course, the number one amenity, the main attraction, is the beach here. About a mile of shoreline here at the park, about a mile. The beach gets a little narrow up the north end. But back in where you see these trees, back in there, there's a little trail, a nature trail that kind of parallels the beach, and scattered along that trail you'll find picnic tables and barbecue grills. You got to bring your own charcoal. Make sure your grills are out when you leave. There's also a concession stand up in parking lot number 4. In parking lot number 4, you'll find a concession stand. You got snacks, drinks, suntan lotion, some souvenirs. You can also rent beach chairs and beach umbrellas there, canoes, kayaks, paddle boards. So if you forget anything, you can pick it up at the concession stand in parking lot 4. There's also a boat ramp. I believe it's $8 to launch your boat. Of course, there is an admission fee to the park. All of our Florida state parks have an admission fee. You can just get all that information online by Googling. The beaches in Dade and Broward counties and other parts of Florida have been closed for the holiday weekend, the upcoming 4th of July weekend. Our county commissioners here in Collier County are meeting today to discuss what they're going to do, if they're going to keep our beaches open or limit the access, limit the hours, limit the parking. So if you're planning on visiting the beach over the holiday weekend, do check before you come. Delnor Wiggins here is a state park, so their rules can be different from the counties. So you want to go on their website and check out if they have any closures or limitations for this upcoming holiday weekend as well. Look how clear that water is. Just gorgeous. I love just wading out into the water, looking back at the beach. Always one of my favorite views. As I slosh out into the water. Just love these views from the water. I'm sure you'll agree that is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I don't think anybody's going to argue with me on that one. Looking to the east, panning around down towards the south. Gorgeous. Gonna come up onto the beach and take advantage of some of the shade from these pine trees. Something over here caught my eye, got my attention. Something was digging in the sand. Something over here, a little depression by this turtle nest, just right over in here. I don't know what that is. When I was walking out here earlier this morning in part one, I was saying that early in the morning sometimes, well, anytime actually throughout the day, you might get lucky and see a gopher tortoise actually coming out of the woods here, out of the dunes, and crawling along the beach. You can spot them on the nature trail just behind the beach here. You'll see them crossing the roads. That's why you got to be careful driving through the park. Drive slow. Keep your eyes open for gopher tortoises crossing the road. But here's the trail. You can see it's just here. It's not far off the beach. Picnic tables back in here. Picnic tables and a grill. I think there's a bathhouse back there. It's being renovated. You can kind of see it through the trees. That is closed right now. There is a bathhouse being renovated back there. Looks like they put on a new ramp and stairway. You'll find these picnic tables. You also find benches along the trail here. Nice comfy little benches to sit on. Got a big broken branch here in front of me. Big branch, some branches from the pine tree came off there. Got to make a detour here. We're going to actually come out. I believe we're going to come out down by Roy's Audrey's bench. Let me see here. Kind of off the beaten trail here. This little trail doesn't get traveled on very much here. It's kind of a secret here. A secret little pathway. can see they have removed some of the picnic tables. That's the bases of them over there. They have removed some of the picnic tables just to enforce social distancing. They've removed some from the park. But there's enough to get your family together in a little designated picnic area. I think I'm gonna step back out onto the beach. What do I want to do? Do I want to walk down the trail or go back out onto the beach? Let's go down the trail just a little further. We don't do that very often during our walks. There's our beautiful beach through one of those little windows. I call these little windows to paradise. These little views through the bushes and trees. This is where we're at is in between, I believe, areas 4 and 5. I have to look to the north, get my bearings here. Not exactly sure. Yeah, we're at the south end, I believe, of Area 5. You can just see the white sand there. Another one of our bathhouses. So they're not spread too far apart. No, we're in Area 3 now. I believe we are in Area 3. Yep. We came in at Area 4, sorry. We're in Area 3. That little stretch we were walking, that was between Areas 3 and 4. But we're going to come out by the skybox now. We're going to come out by the skybox. Some of the outdoor showers. Always a good idea to rinse off when you come out of the water. Over to the right is the skybox, what we've nicknamed the skybox. At the end of the boardwalk, this is at the north end of the parking lot 3. Very close, parking's very close. You don't have much of a walk to the beach anywhere in this park. I'll show you. Come back down here, I'll show you how close the parking lot is. Just over here to my left is the parking lot. Not much of a walk at all. A great park. Let's get back out on the beach. We're just going down to the next boardwalk in Area 2, not too far. Another false crawl. I just saw some tracks here, some crawl tracks. Right down here, if you look closely, another false crawl last night. You can see the tracks down there. These look like the ones coming back. Looks like she was up here trying to dig a nest right up in here, but no success. No success. There's the tracks coming out of the water over here. The loggerhead sea turtle. Look back up to the north where we started this live feed. How you doing?
I was live when you were walking
You bit? You're spying on me. Have a good one.
You too, man.
Somebody watching me on their phone, spying on me as I got up to them. It's amazing how many friends I have picked up along these walks over the years, including you, including yourself. Definitely rain out there in the Gulf. Definitely got some rain out there in the Gulf. It was beautiful, beautiful. 2 walks, 2 live feeds this morning. First one kind of pooped out on me. So you can only see the replay of that on Facebook. Our walk up to Wiggins Pass to the north, but I hope you enjoyed our walk back from the pass here in part 2. As I said in part 1, this is going to be my last beach walk. I don't think I'm going to be out here tonight. If I do come out tonight, it'll be as big a surprise to me as you, but for all intents and purposes, this is my last beach walk for about a week. We're going to be heading out in the morning, heading up to Roanoke, Virginia to see our grandbabies, our kids and grandbabies. Looking forward to that. And I'm sure I'm going to be sharing some of our travels with you. So be on the lookout for that. Again, thank you for being a friend. Thank you for your friendship. Thank you for your financial support. The stars that you send during the live feeds. Those of you that are chosen to sign up and become regular monthly supporters of Southwest Florida Television. That is huge. That's huge. Thank you for doing that. And then, of course, those of you that just for some reason are extra generous every once in a while and send that money to my PayPal account. Thank you for that. That's always a huge surprise. Always appreciate that. That's my hump money. It gets me over the hump every month, which is hump time for me. I don't know about you. It's hump time is when all those old bills are due now. But if you are feeling a little extra kind this morning and want to send something to my PayPal account, you can find a link to it in the description of this post. And I do thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is where we began this morning, from the boardwalk in Area 2 at Wiggins Pass State Park in North Naples, Florida. Have a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday, everyone. Tally ho, tally ho. Have a glorious day, as Roy would say. Have a glorious day. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless.